This is Peng Chau, one of Hong Kong's outlying islands. Peng Chau is known for its quaint charm, especially since there are no high-rises and barely any motorized vehicles. But it used to be an industrial hub with over 100 factories. One of those factories has been revitalized into an art space. I've arrived at the entrance to a defunct leather factory that's now called My Secret Garden. Every art piece here is upcycled and recycled, starting with a sign above. It's the same wooden tray that was used to plate a roasted pig for this art space's opening ceremony in 2011. And as you walk through this corridor, it's a bit like entering a time capsule. On the walls are photos of the old leather factory and trendy mobile phones from 20 years ago. Up on the ceiling, there are patterns of paper cups that were typically used in Hong Kong-style cafes. And as you come out of the corridor, you're greeted by bicycles like these. They're meant to represent an important facet of everyday life on Peng Chau, as they're a common mode of transportation. Most of the artworks here are created by a resident artist who says the vibe is meant to feel budgeted and natural without trying too hard.
The theme is like an urban art where people can enjoy from all walks of life, from kids to old people, share together the place through arts. No? The river materials, everybody dumps it over here, so we just deal with the materials we have. So for example, the urban art like metals, wood, all these materials from furniture to a piece of metal, you can deal with that and change it into art. All these medals, most of them are from Peng Chau. You know? People just dump everything. So we collect them and put it on a wall, and we call it like the winner wall. Once you sit over here, you feel like a winner already, and inspires kids to do great things.
It's not just the walls that have been incorporated into Joey's vision for this place. The ground is also a part of his canvas. To keep things fresh, the artworks here are constantly updated and changed, especially when there's a fresh supply of materials to work with. For example, just a couple of months ago, these stairs were in different colors and patterns. They also lead to one of the most popular installations called Chair. The gas pipes at the base represent the island's industrial past. The white chairs represent the Peng Chau community and their accomplishments, while the red stool on top represents the secret garden and its unique artworks. Nearby on this wall, the graffiti says beat next to a heart, and that's what visitors are encouraged to do. Make beats with their heart. You have buckets over here, and pans over here, and even a xylophone. This interactive installation encourages people to have fun while appreciating art. Before it was an art space, this leather factory was founded in the 1930s and was known for producing leather gloves. Even though it shut down in the 1970s, some of its features have been preserved and incorporated into the art. For this installation, crystals from a discarded chandelier are hung from this rack. Now, back in the day, on this specific spot, this rack was used to dry out leather with the help of a fan on days without the sun. Otherwise, they would just be dried out on the ground floor because wet hide is very heavy. It's not just the raw or repurposed materials that have been given a second life, though. Founder and Peng Chau native Sherry Lau has been renting the space since 2011 to protect it from being demolished.
When this place was listed as a Grade 3 historical building in 2010, I came to check it out and had this notion that I shouldn't destroy anything. And instead, I should use art to revitalize the space. For example, you can see there's a big tree in here. The roots from above had grown downwards and broken through the roof. So I decided to protect this tree and let it coexist with us. I hope to give people positive energy and let them know that there's beauty in preserving something.
Lau, who is business partners with Joey, also rents out parts of the art space to other local artists to help them grow their craft.
I've been renting this space for my art for about 2 years. Compared to the fast-paced city, living in Peng Chau allows me to have more space and time to live and think, which I find is really necessary for my craft. Here, I've met many weirdos like me, and it has given me the confidence to be myself and feel normal and at peace.
Over the years, Peng Chau has grown into a vibrant art community. From street art to quirky antique shops to My Secret Garden, this small island still has a lot to offer for its size. And Cheng, CGTN, Hong Kong.